When I first started painting, it was difficult to get my foot in the door, and contractors, and mostly men, would have a bad attitude towards me, or not want to answer my questions or not include me. And after you prove yourself, which I've done, I don't face that obstacle as much anymore. My name is Nita Riccardi. I'm a painter for the city of San Francisco, and I also have my own business as a painting contractor since 1994 called Winning Colors. My mother, she was kind of resistant. None of my brothers were painters. I went to college to be a chiropractor, and I just couldn't imagine being in an office all day. I dropped out of college to become a painter.
Nita and I have been friends for about 15 to 20 years. We both decided that maybe I could work for her, and so she hired me as a painter. She was always very kind because I wasn't actually a painter when she hired me, and that was pretty cool. But she gave me an opportunity to learn the trade with her company. I went on to different job opportunities, but we stayed friends. The division that I worked for with San Francisco was looking for a painter, and so I suggested to my supervisor that maybe we can give this person, Nita, a shot.
The painting that I do for the city is primarily just maintenance painting, and I take care of anything from pipes on the roof to maintaining the walls and beautifying the bathrooms and graffiti removal. The work that I do for myself is different because I'm not actually a painter. I'm a painting contractor, which is a little bit different. During the construction boom in the late 80s, I started doing new construction. Then when I moved to San Francisco, I went to San Francisco State and I became fascinated with the architecture, and then I got my contractor's license and started painting Victorians, and I kind of gravitated towards them. My first project that I did was a 92-room hotel here in the Mission, the Altamont Hotel, and it was the first SRO. So I'm proud of that, and it was challenging because it was occupied. And I got the interior and exterior, and I thought it was going to take me about 6 weeks to do it. It took me a whole year.
Anita does make the city more beautiful, and one of the things that makes her such a great contractor is that she has a magical touch around looking at a project and bringing it to its fullest fruition. Sometimes her ideas to me would seem a little wacky. I would be like, that's a little bit crazy, but if you just let her do her thing, she's gonna do something incredible, something amazing, something that's really gonna have a lot of pop and pizzazz in it. And she's really talented at that.
But ultimately, it depends on what the customer wants, because sometimes they just want to be understated or blend in, and other times they let me decide, and then all the doors are open, and they just want me to create. They hire me to do something beautiful, and I do, and that's where it's really fun. I get to be creative and express, what I want. Paint a real happy house, or or just something elegant or dignified.
It's really cool to watch what she does. But not only that, but coming up as a woman, you know what I mean? And we're going back to the 80s with it, where the world wasn't so liberal. It was tough, especially being LGBT, right? She had a lot of friction amongst trades, and a lot of people weren't nice to her. A lot of people didn't give her due respect. And one of the things that's amazing about Nita is she always had that sense of tenacity. She would never quit.
After you prove yourself, which I've done, I don't face those, that obstacle as much anymore. I'd like to be a mentor to other women also. I've always wanted to do that. They may not want to go to school, but there's other options, there's trades. I would encourage women to apply for my company. I would be willing to train and be happy to do that. It's just a real shortage of other women painters. for any women that want to get into a trade or a painting career to start with an apprenticeship. Or if you want to do your own business, then you have to get involved and find a mentor and surround yourself with other people that are going to encourage you to move forward and inspire you and support you, and you can't give up.
We've had a lot of history, Nita and I. We've been friends, and we've been enemies, and we've had conflicts, and we always gravitate towards each other with this sense of loyalty that maybe family would have, like we just care about each other.
Many of the street corners in all the district in San Francisco, there'll be a painting job that I've completed, and it'll be, a beautiful paint job. It'll be smooth and gold leaf and just wow, and you can't put it down. When I first started, it was hard to get employees to, listen to me and go along, but now I have a lot of respect.